In today's video, I want to talk to you about where to start and sell your digital products without bleeding money, because this is a question that I received in the community this week. And there's the people have been bombed with Stanstore, Gumroad, Shopify, Samcart, Thrivecart, all the things in the world. But in the end, the focus needs to go on one platform. And I'll let you know in a few which platform am I suggesting and why you should sit on that platform. But first, let's go for the other platforms that are visible right now and people are talking about. So when you're selling digital products, you want to cut costs wherever you can and have as much as possible from what you sold, which kind of makes sense, right? And so firstly, it's Stanstore. Now, I've been using Stanstore in the beginning because my mentor said, yeah, use Stanstore. I used it. It's quite limited. They're advertising it at $29 per month plus the Stripe fees. You're having infinite products that you can do, but the landing pages themselves are not that customizable. You're missing some buttons. You're missing a lot of things that you would do. Plus, the main issue that I had was that whenever I was sending traffic to it, I couldn't put UTM parameters so that Stanstore would read it to know where the traffic is coming from, because when you're running a digital product business, you're having traffic that is the most important thing, and you need to know from where is this traffic coming and landing on my landing page, because that means you can double down on the platform content traffic source that is sending you the most traffic. And so Stanstore, boom, out. I wouldn't recommend it. Now, Gumroad is free to start. You have a 10% transaction fee plus a 0.50 per transaction, which is fucking high. You know what's even fucking higher? The fact that if they send you something, you pay 30% fees from their discovery marketplace. Now, I still recommend this because you're not paying anything to upload your product there, to create a product. And this is very good for validation. As in, you won't receive that much money when you sell something because of the costs. But I think of it the other way around. You're going to receive something and you validate the product and you gain confidence that you can do that and that your product is wanted. Now, once you have that, you can choose any other platform. But Gumroad, I would use it only to validate and get out. Once you have 10, 20 sales, you validate something, get out of there. Now, there's also something called Samcart. And Samcart is $79 per month. And it's advertised as having the highest conversion rate, unlimited pages, products, checkouts, but it's a $79 per month fee. And so in 1 year, you would pay, if I do the math correctly with the calculator, not with my head, it's $948. Now, what happens, let's think a bit bigger. You're going to run your products through Samcart for a year. You paid $948 just for having the product somewhere. Now, the problem with this is if you run it for 3-4 years, it's very hard to leave the platform with everything that you integrated as your integrational system and ecosystem inside. It's very hard to move it somewhere else. And you'll have a gap in sales because you move from here to here and you're sending different links. And it's hard to move an entire ecosystem from one platform to another. So you'll be stuck with $1,000 per month that you need to pay to Samcart. I'm not sure if it's the best thing. Plus, you have, additional to this, you have the commissions or fees from Stripe when people are paying through credit card, Stripe, whatsoever. Yes, you have on their SamPay payment, you have 0 fees, but not everyone will choose to pay through SAM payment. So we're having a problem. We're reaching the same point, monthly fee, and then it's hard to get out. Now, this video is not sponsored by this platform. I tried it and I love it, and that's why I'm recommending it. It's called Thrivecart, and you pay $500 once and you have it lifetime. Meaning that After you pay this $500, you have unlimited landing pages, products, checkouts, and then the fun comes. You have bumps, upsells, downsells, integration with other platforms that you can grab the email, send them more stuff through email. Someone abandoned the cart or the page and they left their email. You can just grab that and send them an email to reward them or give them a coupon code or to call them back in the sequence. You have a lot of things that you can do, plus the UTM parameters in one platform for $500 once for a lifetime. Now, let's do it like this. If you come to Gumroad and you have validated and made $500, this $500, grab it and invest it into Thrivecart, and then you only pay the Stripe fees, and that's it. And you're way further, and you'll have way more to keep from the transactions and from the products that you're selling. Because you're an entrepreneur, you're a solopreneur, you're having a business, and you're running different softwares. I use Kit for my email. I use Thrivecart. I use ManyChat. I use, I think, Adobe. I use different softwares that are having monthly subscriptions. And you just add every single month another one, the expenses are getting bigger. So we don't want that. We want to have them lower and lower and keep everything as simple as possible. And so you're spending $20 here, 10 there, 10 there, 10 there, 10 there, and all of a sudden you reach like per month you're paying $2,000 and you're selling digital products for $3,000. So you're keeping only one. That's it. If we can reduce somewhere, perfect. If we can't, we'll find other solutions. Now, you need a place where you can store your products, deliver them, and have landing pages for all of them. And that's it. You don't need anything more than this. So all these platforms are trying to have a monthly recurring revenue. That's what we as business owners also want. But we don't want to have 10 million expenses. So, because you're at the beginning and you don't want to pay monthly fees, you want to pay transactional fees, because that means you're selling products and you're keeping less, but you're validating the product, you're gaining confidence on what you're doing, win-win situation, less earnings, but hey. On Stanstore, you have $29 per month for Stanstore, then you have Stripe fees, plus the Samcart, you have 79%, and then Stripe fees, or you have the 10% on Gumroad, plus 0.50% transactional fee. So before you even start, you're having shitloads of us. So if you're not having any sales yet, do this. Go on Gumroad. You're not paying for anything. You're having the fees and commissions only when you delivered, basically sold something. You validate yourself, you gain confidence, you do this. And then if you have time, and only if you have time, because it will take quite a lot in order to get there and to do it. If you have time, Shopify usually has a $1 per month for 3 months platform fee, meaning you can create a store on Shopify and have your digital products there. It's also good to validate, and is the next step. The problem here is that it takes a lot of time to build, and it's not that feasible because you can do upsells, downsells, bumps, and so on, only if you add additional plugins. Now, when you add additional plugins, it means all these plugins are lowering or increasing the loading time of your landing page, meaning when people reach on your landing page, they'll wait and wait and wait and wait up until they can see all the everything that's on the page, and that they can scroll through. You don't want that. You want something HTML, simple. People clicked, saw it, even if they're having a bad internet, maybe from Germany, even if they're having bad internet, they reach there, they can see the landing page, they can buy it. That's the thing that you need to have. And so you can do that and have Shopify. But once you made $500, go and invest them into Thrivecart. You pay once, you bought it, you have it. From that point on, you just pay the transactional fees for Stripe or for PayPal, depending on which option, or for both if you want to have both options. But there's absolutely nothing else that you need to pay. And Thrivecart gives you integrations with Git, Klaviyo, Claude, a lot of other platforms. You have landing pages however you want. You can just drag and drop modules and create your landing pages, or just have them written by AI in an HTML after you created the landing page and the text. Have them written in HTML by an AI, upload them to Thrivecart. You have one single page checkout. So on the page you have everything, and then at the bottom you have the checkout. You have order bumps, upsells, downsells, referrals, UTM parameters, and no monthly fees. So yeah, you pay it once and then you just pay the transactions, and that's it. And that's the whole cost of running your store. Basically, from that point on, whenever someone buys something, you pay a transactional fee, and that's it. And if you want to be part of my community where I'm helping people to sell their knowledge through digital products, there's a link in the description. And I promise you I'll bring your first client through your first digital product, or the next clients if you already are selling digital products. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.